Hello there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Very late here in Dhaka right now. I had a very long day yesterday. Went for dinner, and then I was stuck in jam for a while. So I thought I would fall asleep quite early, but I couldn't. I was watching videos, YouTube and Facebook nowadays, right? So I have decided to do about three reviews for you. I don't know if I'll be able to finish. If I cannot review three, I'll do two at least. Okay. So first one I have is here. Have here is Al Haramain fragrance. And if I look a little bit if I look a little bit tired or out of energy, that's because the jam was pretty long and the ride back. It's been a hectic day, so my eyes are a little bit tired. So I do apologize in the beginning. So the fragrance that I have for reviewing today is called Al Haramain Amber Oud Ruby Edition. I think, yeah, this is Ruby Edition. Previously, I did review Rouge Edition, which people ask me like, Joy, is that and this the same? Because not many reviews on Ruby Edition apparently, but they're both on Fragrantica. So you guys know Ruby Edition and Rouge, Ruby and Red, like they all kind of sort of mean the same thing, reddish, and they all sort of like inspired by Baccarat Rouge by MFK. And also there are other dupes of MFK's. Baccarat Rouge is a very popular DNA, and people have like Mansour Instant Crush. Some people say Kalan, few fragrances like that. But it doesn't really matter. Every single fragrance has their own signature, even though they're inspired by maybe same fragrance, but they will have their subtle differences. So I would like to let you know what I found out after wearing a couple of days. It's initial impression, but these are not my bottle. Thanks to my brother for lending me this bottle. He wants to know my opinion. So first of all, I have a full presentation, which is a nice thing. I think it comes with a sleeve, three-part presentation: sleeve, the box, and the perfume. So here's the box. I don't have the sleeve with me. Thank you so much, brother, who lent it to me. I'll mention his name in my group. So Al Haramain Amber Oud since 1970. Okay, the owner is Bangladeshi, by the way, but he's based in Middle East. And this Ruby Edition 120 ml. So there's a new thing that I learned about this fragrance. I used to think this fragrance only come in this like small 65 ml bottles, and I thought this is the standard size. This is my tobacco edition bottle, Haramain Amber Oud. This is one of my most favorite perfumes, dupe of Tobacco Vini. But now I know there's a bigger bottle. I am seeing this for the very first time, so there's always something new to learn. So the boxes they give is very, very nice, very sturdy box, and I already took out the bottle. This is how that looks. And the thing is, like, inside the box also smells of the perfume, so it's very nice, velvety cushioning, yes. And it sort of like has this nice little mechanism, really nice little box. I really like it. Golden and red two-tone combination, and I think this wood. Okay, again the bottle here, it's this. Compared to the small one, this is how the big one looks. They are pretty different in size comparison. Okay, so the big bottles look really awesome, and especially this red colored bottle. The name Ruby Edition definitely does justice, and I'm about also half of my reviews about presentation, half is about the smell. I think if you actually like the Baccarat Rouge X-ray version bottle, and I always loved it, I thought someday I would own it. If you have this bottle, you don't need that bottle. This is as good or as pretty as that. Okay, and the perfume I'll discuss in a bit. This one up front has this metal plate. The name, the cap is very, very nice. It's very heavy, very, very thick glass base, and it's full quality. And you see there's some detailing of Al Haramain. This is very heavy cap, metal, and I think you get this kind of atomizer. I have it pre-sprayed on the paper. Let me tell you how it smells and how it sprays first of all. Okay, I am using this test strip. Amazing fragrance. Okay, atomizer is good. I'll give it 8 out of 10. Not the best atomizer, but it does its job. Clicks onto place, but I would hold the bottle like it because bottle is very heavy. So now, when I did Rouge Edition, I unfortunately do not have it. It's not my bottle, and when I reviewed it, I had to return it back. So I have vivid memory of that fragrance, and I definitely remember how Baccarat Rouge smells. X-ray and EDP, there are differences. EDP for me was more reachable. X-ray was a little bit less sweet and less spicy. What was more deep? That's what I remember as far as my memory serves. So basically, this one and Rouge. Yesterday, some of my fellow fragheads in Fragcomm Bangladesh asked, Thomas asked, Alonso asked, that, Joy, are they the same? Because I am thinking to purchase a bottle, and I'm thinking if this fragrance Ruby Edition is very different than Rouge. Then I did reply to them that they are like 5 out of 100, 5 here and there different, but not much. On the dry down, basically smells like Baccarat Rouge. So they're inspired by the same fragrance. and both of them will be redundant. That's my comment, and I'll stick to it. If you already have Rouge Edition, you don't need Ruby Edition. If you have Ruby Edition, you don't need Rouge Edition. This is my opinion, my 2 cents. And what I heard, I'm not going to mention the source, but I heard they had to change the name from Rouge to Ruby. I don't know if Rouge is still production, but they had to make it Ruby because Baccarat Rouge has the name Rouge. So perhaps it was a legal thing. I don't know. I'm just telling you my two cents, what I heard. But apart from that, the differences on these, first of all, I think this perfume is a little bit more masculine. When I smelled it first time, it felt softer. It doesn't have that oomph or doesn't have that crazy beast thing that you get from Instant Crush or something like Kalan. These fragrances, they scream. They immediately scream like roar, you know. This perfume, I felt it was subtle, and on the paper I did not get like so much heaviness of it, thickness. So the brother who gave it to me, he said, brother, is full of Ambroxan or Isoe Super, either one, which lasts a long time. You'll get nose blind to it. It happens with Baccarat Rouge very easily. Sauvage, that one, Office for Men, Molecule 01, they are ghost-like fragrances. So from my experience when I wore it yesterday, on the shirt, it definitely, you can tell it lasts long time. So no issue with performance, but when I put it on, I do not really get like obvious sweetness like some of the other ones that screams for attention. This is a little bit different. It wears and it comes and goes. Okay, so performance, longevity is very good. Projection, others can smell it very nicely. People look at you, but it does not offer anything new for me. Okay, if you already have Baccarat Rouge or something like it, Instant Crush, you'll feel this is a bit boring for you. Perhaps you want to get it for the bottle if you get a good deal, but these are not cheap. They're going to be expensive because Haramain is a little bit expensive. So as I was talking about that masculinity, like Baccarat Rouge is a, you can say cotton candy, a little bit orangey smell, and it has a little bit of saffron. But the saffron present in some of the other ones that I smell, like especially this one, Haramain Amber Rouge Edition, Ruby Edition, I felt it's a little bit more masculine, tad bit more masculine. Guys can wear it a little bit more comfortably, but again, it's unisex for me, you know, like women can easily wear it. They'll smell beautiful, you know, like as usual. But this is just a bit more masculine version of Baccarat Rouge. That's what I feel. But it also has a syrupy sweetness. I think there are some other notes. Let me read out from Fragrantica. I open saffron, bitter almond, cedar, Egyptian jasmine. Yeah, jasmine, I missed out on that one. Floral, ambergris, woody notes, and musk. So not much different from Baccarat Rouge. If you ask me, I don't care about the notes breakdown, but when I smell this smells like Baccarat Rouge. It's like a orangey, flowery, kind of like a cotton candy, syrupy sweetness. Some people do not like sweet perfumes. They'll get a headache from it. This whole DNA, you get headache. Another question I got asked by Thomas is that, does this fragrance burn on your skin? See, some of the fragrance I have seen people have allergic reaction to some perfumes, like when they put it on their skin, they immediately get a rash, you know, like it depends, you know, not every single fragrance, but certain fragrance, certain people, they have reaction. So my issue with this kind of perfumes like Baccarat Rouge, Instant Crush, any of this kind of like a spicy saffron, when I apply on my skin, like your neck skin is kind of tender, you know, like anybody, unless you're like a turtle or something, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know, if you're one of those guys, yeah, no problem. But if you're a dude with like, you know, normal skin and you're like, oh, I'm delicate. No, I'm just kidding, we're not delicate, but it burns my skin when I go in a little bit of heat. I did not dare put this on my skin, so I cannot confirm it, but on my arm, it did not have any allergic reaction. But I would say, if you have anything that smells like Baccarat Rouge or anything that has spices in it, avoid this area, okay? You may have allergic reaction, and if you do have it, like from your testing, avoid that perfume. Or if you have to wear it on your clothes, okay, to be on safe side. But apart from that, performance category, this is 9 out of 10 every single way. Versatility, you can wear this all year round, but summertime, lower the number of sprays. Winter time, perhaps wear 3 to 4 sprays. Beautiful projection in the air, cool breeze. It projects very dreamy, sweet. Maybe you can wear this for Valentine's, you know, upcoming. I'll do a list. This kind of fragrance will work really well. But downside of this is not the most masculine fragrance. It's kind of sweet. So people who do not like sweet perfumes, like dudes, they will not like it. Okay, so overall, my like ending remark on Haramain Amber Rouge Ruby Edition is that if you already have Rouge, you don't need this. If you have this, you don't need Ruby, like the other one, you know. I get confused, I'm sleepy. But the bottle, you know, the strong point of this fragrance is the bottle. Very beautiful red bottle. Sorry. Yeah, see the smell? Strong. Very heavy bottle, very beautiful premium looking presentation. Longevity is beautiful, and if you like Baccarat Rouge, this is going to be definitely a lot more affordable. Definitely, like it's going to be even less than half the price. Okay, so in that way, it's great value. But if you ask me, like fragrances, like if you can compete Instant Crush, I would pick Instant Crush for a reason, because Instant Crush offers a little bit more citrus, some fruitiness, and a little bit more oomph. Like that is a room filler. This is also room filler, but not quite as much projection as, for me, I find. I can smell Instant Crush on me. Others can smell too. For this, others can smell it on me, but I cannot smell it all the time. Okay. So overall, the rating for this fragrance, I'll give it still 8.5 out of 10. Great fragrance, great bottle, great presentation. Check it out, but originality is lacking because this is a dupe of in Baccarat Rouge. Thank you so much for watching, and go for the big bottle if you like this perfume. That will be more value. Thank you so much for watching. Time for a second review, then we'll upload. Take care.